Hello everyone, welcome back to second lecture on fundamentals and basic concepts of partnership. In the last lecture, we saw what is partnership, rights and duties of partners. In that we came across the term agreement which can be oral as well as written. In case the partners are having agreement in written form, that document is known as partnership deed. Now what is partnership deed? In detail. Partnership deed is a document containing the terms and the conditions of the agreement in writing. The terms and the conditions of the agreement. What can be those terms and conditions? For example, interest on capital, if any, interest on drawings, if any. So there are many terms and conditions. One of the most important one, profit sharing ratio. Those all things are called as the terms and conditions of the partnership. These terms and conditions, when documented in writing, that is known as partnership deed. This document is signed by all the partners as a proof that they all agree to it. Importance of partnership deed. As I've told you in the last lecture that in next lecture I'll be talking about the importance of partnership deed. Why partnership deed is important? It settles dispute. In case of any doubts or confusion among the partners at some future date, then partnership deed can be resorted in order to settle the dispute among the partners. Serves as an evidence, where evidence is proof. Where does it serve as an evidence? In the court of law. In case the partners are not able to settle their dispute among themselves, then they can resort to court, where court will take the decision based on the partnership deed. Next, regulates the rights, duties and liability of each partner. Each partner may be given different rights, duties and liabilities. So that can all be documented in the partnership deed. Next, provisions in the absence of deed. So as I've told you, it is not always mandatory that partnership deed is present among the partners. In case the partnership deed is not present, what are the provisions that will be applicable here? First one, profits and losses are shared equally. In case partnership deed is not present, then profits and losses of the firm will be shared equally among all the partners. No interest on capital allowed. In case partnership deed is not there, whosoever contributes more, any partner may contribute more or less, but still no interest on capital will be allowed. Next, no interest on drawings will be charged. A partner may draw more amount, a partner may draw less amount during the year. But in both the cases, no interest on drawings will be charged to any of the partners. No entitlement to salary, commission or remuneration in any form. Remuneration here refers to the benefit. No partner will be entitled to any salary. There may be a case where one of the partner is working more compared to other partners. In that case, he may demand the salary, but then that has to be documented in the deed. In case of absence of partnership deed, no salary, commission or remuneration in any form will be given to any of the partners. Last one, interest on partner's loan at the rate of 6% per annum. In case the partner has given loan to the firm, maximum interest that can be allowed on the loan is 6% per annum. Now, few questions relating to the topic. Question number 1. Suppose A, B, C are partners in a firm who do not have partnership deed. How will the following disputes be settled? A, B, C are partners. Now, let us take the case where A, B, C are partners who have contributed in the business as follows. A, 1,50,000, B, 1 lakh and C, 50,000. Now, case 1. As A has contributed more capital, he demands interest on capital at the rate of 10%. And also share of profits in the capital ratio. This was not acceptable by C. As you can see, in this case, A will gain more. If I talk about interest on capital, how much interest on capital at the rate of 10% will A be getting? 15,000. B 10,000 and C only 5,000. So this case was not acceptable to C. Also, A demanded sharing of profit and capital ratio. What will be that? What A was demanding was sharing of profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. That simply makes A more. That simply gives more benefit to A and not to B or C. C will be given or receiving the minimum amount. So this case was not acceptable to C. How will this dispute be settled? As we have seen, in the absence of partnership deed, no interest on capital will be allowed. So first demand of Mr. A will not be met. Second, in case of absence of partnership deed, profits and losses are shared equally. So in that case also, demand of A will not be met. All the profits will be shared equally among partner A, B and C. Case number 2. C, who has devoted full time to the business, demands salary of rupees 5,000 which A did not agree. Now, as C was given more time to the business compared to A or B, he demanded salary of rupees 5,000. This was not acceptable to C. What can be done in that case? No entitled to salary, commission or remuneration in any form. As we have seen that partnership deed was not present in this case. So all the provisions in the absence of partnership deed will be entitled here. So demand of C will not be met. C will not get salary. I think that is clear in case 1 as well as in case 2. Case 3. B, who gave loan to the firm, demanded interest at market rate of 12% per annum. B gave some loan to the firm. Now he was demanding interest at the rate of 12% per annum. Will his demand be met? Again, we'll resort to provisions in the absence of partnership deed. Interest on partner's loan maximum at the rate of 6% per annum. So in this case, B will be entitled to interest at the rate of 6% per annum only and not beyond that. So I think all the 3 cases are very clear. Question number 2. Ritesh and Hitesh contributed equal amounts and purchased a building for rupees 2 crore. They sold it after an year for rupees 3 crores. Are they doing business in partnership? How will you identify whether the given case is partnership or not? As you can see, they purchased a property, did not conduct any business and sold it after 1 year for 3 crores. The profit amounting here is 1 crore rupees. But they did not do any business. They were simply co-owners of the property. So in that case, I can say this is not partnership. These all were the provisions relating to partnership deed. In the next video, we'll be looking at the profit and loss appropriation account. Thank you.